Welcome, my name is Mortimer Deadfellow, Lord of this eternal dusk. Join our horror barbecue.
Ho, 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 and all that shit. It is the day after the holiday. Hopefully everybody had a blessed Yule out there all around the world, all you demons and addicts out there. But, you know, it's over now. And I'm sure you're probably like, I need a release. I need something to, you know, kick back with. And right here at Black Flame Entertainment, we got that for you. So for tonight, we are bringing that horror sauce into today's present horror. Because usually whenever we do an episode of the barbecue and it's around the holiday, you know, we talk about the great, you know, insane fucking Santas. But we got two newer films, very recent, that we're going to be talking about tonight, which is Violent Night, where we finally, you know, get to see Santa in his true form. And the great Viking that he is. And then, of course, you can't have this year without Terrifier 3 and Art the Clown as we prepare for that crazy fourth Terrifier that's going to kind of bring all this stuff, all the questions, all the sequences. You're going to finally understand exactly where art comes from, and that's really fucking cool. But tonight we talk about him stealing the holiday because he's used to just coming around on Halloween. So this is very, very good, and hopefully, well, I think by now most of you out there in Black Flame Land have seen Terrifier 3. What's up, Kyler? Good to see you, brother. I missed you all as well. Praise Satan, we're still alive. I told you I was going to catch Jesus, and I did it. I was like, oh, you're coming down? No, you're not. Heard it was your birthday. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I checked with him. He said it was months before that. It's like,
right?
You didn't know where they got it from, so, but it's like, yeah, have the people give them an idea and they run with it, and it's like,
you know, and he's like, no, I'm just going to stay up, you know, wherever he is,
bro.
Smoking the devil's lettuce and chilling out.
It's like, I'm just chilling, bro. That's why I like you, man. I understand you.
Right?
Get along.
He's super chill, you know?
He's very chill, yeah. Definitely.
But before we descend into this bloody holiday madness, we're going to take a quick commercial break to something I hope some of you found under the fucking tree this year. A little bit of that horror-struck hot sauce. Hotter than hell. Check it out. That's right. If you have the passion for horror and you love to eat and you just think that meat's missing a little something extra, get some of this unholy hot sauce from horrorstruckhotsauce.com. And like I said, hopefully you guys got a lot of the gift packages that he had available for this year, including that creature feature jerky. Get over there. horrorstruckhotsauce.com. Damn, couldn't even get it out, man. That's
were
it's like,
you tongue tied. But
Yeah, well, I
you'll be
had it
licking your
wrapped
fingers, man.
around.
I'm telling you.
I
You'll be
had it
licking.
wrapped around a succubus the other night, and it
Yeah.
got kind of tacoed.
Right. Right. Hey, I mean, you got to we put that shit on everything.
Literally.
Yeah.
Now, just to let you demons and addicts out there know, I'm so sorry. We are not live on the Black Flame page, but I am quickly sharing us over there. But we are on Reapers Underground. So
Share.
get y'all's asses over there.
Share. Demons. Wake the dead.
Exactly.
Bring
Your
some
mama,
barbecue.
your sister, your auntie, Aunt Mildred, get them up. Say, hey, it's time to talk some horror.
You don't even
Especially,
gotta eat the barbecue. But you gotta
exactly.
eat the sauce.
It's a great time to eat, be merry, and violent, which is very, very evident with our very first one we're going to be talking about tonight, Violent Night. Starring the guy who took over Hellboy. Let me see here real quick. I wanted to bring it up. David Harbour.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Great to see a perfect role for him. He took a break from Marvel, to step out and do something different. And
Stranger Things.
And Stranger Things. That's right.
Yeah.
I forget. I think that's where they found him, was Stranger Things.
Probably. Probably that seemed to be his big breakout role.
Yeah.
Started to get him on people's radar. But it's like with this too, we also get John Leguizamo.
One of my favorite, not only comedians, but actor. He's been in so much shit. He has shown more range than any other comedian I think I've ever seen.
I agree. I would put him up there with Robin Williams on that level.
Most definitely.
Because I agree with that completely. The range of characters that John Leguizamo is able to done throughout his career is mind-boggling. But it's like, but the thing is, for both of these guys, they're gonna lean into whatever archetype they are.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's as we have our violent Santa here, which is more or less, not exactly such, because to set it up for our demons, it's you have the holidays, you've got a bar, and you got some people dressed up as Santa Claus taking a break, throwing a few back, and you can tell that the guy's kind of just over it. The kids are so greedy now, they don't even care anymore, and all this other stuff, and they're all, this guy takes his job really seriously,
right.
But it's like, and then it's like, oh, well, I gotta go. Well, stop him, you know what I mean? Well, he's going to the roof. Oh yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, even Santa has to take a break, and why not stop at the pub?
Right. Well, I mean, and that's kind of the thing there to me in it is the film starts out in the very beginning to me of trying to humanize him.
Very much so.
Yeah, which you don't get with Santa Claus usually.
No,
but
you really don't.
But the thing is I think people, if they don't actually watch this, will lose the good Santa that everybody knows, that everybody wants to be, is that guy.
He was ready to quit.
But exactly, but he didn't want to do any of that. What happens to the naughty people on the naughty list? That was their fault. But it's also, do not press and push, demigod powered like deities past their breaking point.
Right.
Because sometimes you get to see where they come from. And that's what you get in this. It's like you get to see Santa defending people,
which is pretty fucking cool. And you get to find out that he is a badass Viking warrior. Yeah. They never quite told how he came to be Santa, though.
No.
So it would be nice if we can revisit, Violent Night with a second one where it kind of gives a little bit more about it. But You know,
Right.
if you look at the legend, I mean,
Well, it's supposed to be passed down.
that's right.
You know, it's supposed to be a continual thing to pass down to people once they've lived there thousands of years, you know. And it's kind of the thing is it's like with that is it's like he had to have been good and kind within his heart. And you can't say that, you know, and you know that not all Vikings are, you know, it's like
No,
you
definitely
take
not.
them off, there you go.
just
But they,
fierce warriors. Yeah.
yeah, but they're
They
very
live for fire.
passionate people, very big on their folklore and their legends and their, you know, their gods. So it's like to think that one could harness Christmas magic, so to speak,
Right.
isn't too surprising.
No, I kind of like the you know, the idea of it being magical, and you know, and he descends upon a family that really should just get their asses kicked.
Yeah, it's like you're
Minus the
you're
child.
expecting Krampus to show up at any time and put him in a snow globe.
Seriously. It's
Yeah,
like, come on,
yeah.
shake them up a little bit. Make them think they're still in power. Oops, no, they're not.
You're right. You know, and that's kind of the thing too, is it's like it really is. It's that
I agree, Kyler. Let's
Yeah.
bring Krampus in the second one.
right. But see, I don't know if they'd fight each other.
No, I think we would see them working in tandem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really don't think with this one, because it's like I said, this Santa is very much I hate to say this, but the Coca-Cola commercial Santa.
Yeah,
But I think that was on purpose. You know, it's like this
of
film
course.
made extreme amounts of Christmas references and other Christmas films throughout this.
Mhm.
And majority, if not most of the cast had already been in a Christmas film prior to being in this one.
Right.
So this one is like super Christmas, you know, it's like, which makes sense though, but it's a different way than we've seen it taken. I mean,
Yeah, did you ever think you would see Santa get on his sleigh, go ho ho ho, and throw up on the barmaid?
Yeah,
Because
see,
he's flying through the air. I thought that was fantastic.
well, that's the thing, exactly. They humanize him. You know, they make him a real person. That's like he's
As
not.
they should. if
Yeah,
you
he's
ask
not
me.
perfect.
He's
but
not a
he's
sentient
trying.
being, you know.
Yeah, he's trying his best to do his job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you have some really naughty people that want to come
Nuts.
in and steal their Christmas and catch Santa on the job, and
Mm-hmm.
we got some problems now because Santa's no pushover.
No, not at all. And you know, if it one of the things that I love is the inner struggle that he goes through, because there's a lot of comedy in this, obviously.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's a whole lot of gore.
Oh yes,
as well,
That's-
which is fucking badass. But I love watching the inner struggle where he's like, I don't want to be involved in whatever y'all motherfuckers got going on.
yeah, literally.
keeps
He's just
trying
trying.
to
Can I just
leave.
go? Can I just leave?
He just tries to leave, and he was almost free of that house until the darling little girl in the film talks to him. Oh my goodness, ho ho Babylon. Holy fuck. He lives. He lives. Hopefully you had a fantastic and prosperous Yule, sir.
Yeah.
Instead ho ho ho's. Diogo, unholy fuck. What's going on, brother? It's like all of a sudden we catch everybody in their natural habitat because they're not all over the place. So good to see you all. Definitely comedic film, pure gore. I agree 1,000%. And you know, it's like once he remembers who he was before
Yeah.
he became Santa, that's when the badass came out.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't do
especially after he got, you know, cut under the ribs there and revealed all of his Viking tats. And
Well, but if you beat on Santa and Santa says, "Don't do that,"
right,
he didn't say, "Oh, please don't do that." He said, "Don't do that."
right.
And he kept
He's
doing it.
trying not to be
He's
the
trying
badass
to
that he
not
is.
Yeah, he's trying to not go Viking on you, and it's like, and you keep pushing him and keep pushing him and keep pushing him, and then you find out that Santa can throw down, and it's not. And I love this aspect of it too. One of the big problems that a lot of films have had for a really long time is people automatically know Matrix level kung fu.
Oh yeah,
Hate that. I hate that. That is
I'm glad
not.
they didn't go this way.
That
with
is
him.
not this Santa.
He fights like a barbarian.
Yeah, he's a brawler. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
Get out
it's
of my
like,
head.
but well, that's the thing,
I,
though.
I felt you tickling my dust in there.
But it's like that too,
As long
though.
as you leave a mint under the pillow.
Maybe. But it's like it keeps the spirit of Christmas, though, and belief.
It does
in
through and
Santa.
through, all the way
Yeah.
out.
It's like it doesn't lose that for the fountains of gore and amazing, like, oh, you know how messed up they would really get if they really got hit by that stuff in Home Alone? Well, you get to see that,
And that was one of the best parts of the
No,
film.
I love that one. Was
Paying
great.
homage,
Yeah.
In a way that really, really shows what happens when, you step on a nail or you land on them, or suddenly, a whole thing of fucking bowling balls. First I'm like, I know dude is staring at that nail and there it is. It's in his forehead.
There you go.
He's done. And then old girl upstairs, man, she got hit in the cooter twice.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, you ain't gonna be walking for a minute.
It's gonna be bruised. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to get hit with the bowling ball, especially twice.
Right.
But it's like, but that's the thing too, is it's like you've got, like you said, it's like you've got this miserable family. And it's like all that he's going through.
Yeah, controlling mother who is just, I don't know, could be Satan's right hand man.
Yeah, I don't know if he would associate with her. I mean, she'd make him look bad.
Yeah, right. Tough as nails, calls the shots. Everyone's afraid of her.
Everybody's expendable is how she comes off. It's not really that mother, I should protect my family. It's like,
nope, doesn't show any love at all.
Yeah.
And the sister is
Judy Gemstone.
Right. You would definitely leave her out in the cold if it was 20 below.
Oh, yeah. See, and that's a thing, too. And that's where people will recognize her is literally Judy Gemstone in The Righteous Gemstones.
Yep.
And plays her character about the same way, actually. They're a lot alike.
Oh, and didn't she want to just grab that boy by the ear and like twirl him around?
Oh, yeah.
He was such a jerk off.
If I was this Santa, I would have pooped in their stocking.
Yeah, right.
That'd be the cold they'd get from me. It's a dusty bottom anyway. It's going to be a pretty dry turd. So,
but still,
so
there's a couple of things about the film when we're talking about technical things, because obviously acting is great.
Yes,
we've definitely assembled a very strong cast. And a very, very well written story. It's definitely ahead of the curve as far as any kind of a Christmas, style horror film, or like we said, blending of some of our holiday favorites all into one.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what this is. It's like action. It's like Die Hard level action.
Hard level action, but you also get like Christmas Vacation vibes.
Well, yeah, and then you get, oh crap, there's blood everywhere. It's like, and that's why I chose it for the barbecue, because we pick horror movies.
We do.
I went from the family's perspective on this film, because if you're having your Christmas, everything like this in this big rich compound, and then armed guys come in taking people out left and right in front of you, that's pretty horrific. And then
it's very horrific. And I thought it was extremely hilarious to watch I'm real big in Asia, action star is the first one to try to run away.
Yeah.
He's not trying to save anybody.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the thing real quick in that situation. You see who are the better people. at their
Yeah.
core, you
Big
know,
time.
and it's like, who's just putting on a face to try to get mommy's money, you know, and it's
Or in
like,
this case, steal it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then it's like, but Santa and this little girl are the good.
Mm-hmm.
They're the good that is
In that
powering,
situation. Yeah.
powering the beat downs, Santa style, and kudos to them because Santa gets some pretty amazing take down and kills in this.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And my one bitch is when the snow sled guys that come in, that fight sequence was way too dark. I wish we would have had a little bit more light
Yeah, no, I
during
agree
that
with that.
sequence. Because I am one that, I mean, if you're throwing down an epic ass whooping like, Santa does in this particular instance, I want to see it more.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think there's a bunch of films and shows have a problem with that.
They do.
It's like, well, I like to, what is it, the Michael Bay for Transformers? It's like you're gonna see Transformers, right? They're like 30-foot tall, but when they start fighting, you can only see this much of their chest because it's like this, and you don't see nothing happening, and it's
right.
like, yeah.
Diogo says, well, now they've released Bloody Christmas, which must be in that style. I believe I've seen this on the streaming platforms.
I've seen it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yep. So, you know what? I think I'll put that on my list for this evening. Thank you so much, brother. That's one of those great things there. Not only do we suggest movies, you also suggest movies to us, and I love
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
He's even given us a YouTube link. Sweet. Oh, I agree, Kyler. He says we should get Mrs. Claus and some elves kick ass in the sequel. I think that would be amazeballs.
Well, we do know a certain Mrs. Claus, don't we? But
right.
I mean, we're gonna have to see how that plays out. It's just
right.
You'd have to watch the rest of that film there and crossover there. That'd be nice, though. I'm not against that.
Nope, not against it either.
It's like, so that's why he's been doing this for all those years.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you, Santa. Skull.
But I got to give major kudos to Brendan Fletcher, who was the one soldier that seemed legitimately crazier than the rest. He's the one that stays with the family. He's joking with them, trying to, scare them and stuff, like which one's he going to kill. I felt like he really embodied nothing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. He's been in so many different things. I mean, he was in Origins. He was in Freddy versus Jason.
Yep.
He's the one that got Freddy wrote his message on his back.
That's right.
It's like, so he's been in tons and tons of things throughout the years. So he's one of those, I don't want to say character actor, but he's really, it's like you said, he's like really good at becoming the character that he's portraying.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, yeah. And he definitely brings to the comedy aspect of it too, in his own rights.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Just wonderful.
But the comedy thrown in there is good. The hyper violence at times, the ample amounts of gore, the brutality of a lot of it. It's a perfect Christmas mix.
It really is. The only thing for me is I will say it was a little bit slow in the middle.
No, I agree.
And I understand that they're trying to compact, him explaining to, the young girl, his story and just kind of like them forming that bond.
Yeah.
After, her dad says there's no such thing as Santa Claus. And, it gives him a renewed sense of strength.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I like that too, though, because that goes along with any of the lore that you've seen in anything about Santa Claus. You have to believe. He gets his power from your belief.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's how it's worked in everything, really to a large degree. Cause it's like, even, what is it? Ernest Saves Christmas. It was the same thing. The guy had to want to become Santa Claus,
right?
To take the reins for the same reason.
Just to get the job.
Yes, to take care of the children of the world. It's like it's a gift, and you have to see it as a gift and not a cursed existence.
Exactly.
And it's like this girl was his star to guide him in the his Christmas star.
Kind of felt like for me they also put a little element of Elf, like from the movie Elf with Will Ferrell. A little bit of everyone has to believe in him as he's laying there after being shot like 6 times. And then, the fact that they believed in him brought him back to life. So he's like, wow, must be some of that Christmas magic.
Yeah, it's like it's got those comedy ties in there that it doesn't forget that it's like a violent comedy.
Extremely.
And, it doesn't forget that. And it keeps bringing you back. It's like, oh, yeah, this is a funny movie. I forgot, and then you don't give you much time to forget, though. And I like that. Keep that line going through the film. And
John Leguizamo is very good in it. He's very funny as well.
Mr. Smith.
But I couldn't think of a better guy to lead that band of misfits trying to steal that $300 million.
I agree. I agree. And it's like, as you said, it's like when he plays bad, he's real good at making it personal.
Yeah.
It's like I don't care who you are. It's like, it's going to be personal, man. It's like, crap. Okay. All right, let's do this then.
Let's see. For the Scalometer, I would definitely give this one a 4.2. And that is based on, obviously, gore is fantastic. Nothing at all appears to be CG, except for maybe the bullets, from the different machine guns and stuff like that. But everything else really does look practical. And for a mainstream film, that's kind of hard to believe.
True. I'm going to go a little higher. I'm going to go 4.8.
Okay. All right.
Because a lot for the basically the creative kills.
Mm-hmm. They were very creative. Yes.
The comedy thrown in while they're happening.
Mm-hmm.
And just crazy amounts of gore. And it's like you don't get that for a Christmas movie. I mean, you barely got that in Silent Night, Deadly Night, which started, was one of the things that started it all.
Right.
You got your gore, but you didn't get it like you did in this, it's like,
right.
It was full on. And it's like, how many times you've seen Santa taking on people with, automatic weapons and trained killers and stuff. You don't. It's like the only
you really do
go against him would be Goldberg's Santa.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I don't think that was too much fun of a role. I don't think that was very hard for him to do.
No, I think he enjoyed it too. I think he did.
Oh, fuck yeah. But the reason I went a little bit lower, though, like I said, it's too much darkness at some pivotal points in the film where I feel like the gore could have shined even further.
True.
And just a little bit slow in a little bit of the dialogue. I felt like they could have maybe done more flashbacks versus, just having the ho-hum moment, know. And I think that was, they're just giving you a break in between to make sure that different parts of the story comes through. But for me, I feel like it could have moved just a little bit quicker, but then again, like you said, it almost mirrors Die Hard in that way.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's like, there's a lot of movies that it not just,
you can see the influences.
Yeah. That it was kind of paying homage to. And I mean, for a lot of people, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So
hell yeah, Diogo. He says, like the Grinch, many people believe he's the problem with Christmas, but Christmas can't exist without him. And that's true because how many times have we seen bad guys be jealous of Santa because they never got the gift they asked for?
Right. And it's like, oh, you care all the time, but you can do all this.
Hey, Looney Dingo in the house. We love you too, brother.
and act like the naughty lists don't exist.
Yeah. I mean, the guy takes that shit really serious. And
Yeah, it's like the one person you should not try to BS is Santa Claus. It's like,
no, he'll see right through it. And then
yeah.
you might see right through your stomach after you take a wailing from Skull Crusher.
Well, you gotta better, treat him with that holiday respect.
Got to.
Put respect on his name.
So, if any of you out there in the Black Flame universe haven't had a chance to check this out, it is on Peacock and Amazon Prime for rent for $3.99, which is actually a pretty fair price. So, if you want to just check it out, just to see what it is we're talking about, we've got the trailer for you. So, we're going to go ahead and check that out right now.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the Ranger do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay?
Something's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My name's Trudy Lightstone. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
No such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
Well, I believe in you, Santa.
Come on. Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
How can you not get a good chuckle in your bones after just seeing the trailer? But not to mention, when they're on the naughty list, you're going to get smashed in the
You're gonna get lumps,
according to Santa in this one.
These and beatings.
Oh man, super fucking cool. Now we are about to switch gears absolutely completely with this next one. And as a matter of fact, Diogo earlier kind of pinpointed it a little bit there. He says, for me, the one who stands out in this is Damien with Terrifier. And that, of course, is our next one, which is, in fact, Art the Clown Steals Christmas, better known as Terrifier 3. The artwork there is just amazing on that poster. I fucking love that one to death.
Oh, yeah.
It's
old school. That's old school 80s influence there to me.
Oh, big time. Big time.
Because that's what pulled you in. You know what I mean? And it's like,
That's right.
Damon knows that. David knows that. You know, it's like how they became icons. As you see the poster art and the VCR tape covers and the video stores back in the day and be like, oh crap, what's that? I gotta see that. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, is his face melting up? Yeah. Exactly.
You know, we've seen art, you know, terrify us every October. And it's always on Halloween.
Yeah.
At least. And you know, it's like, what's the next step? Well, what can art do on Christmas?
Well, he's got presents, but you're not gonna like them.
No, he's got a bag full of goodies, but they're all sharp.
Well, you know, and it's like that's something I do enjoy, though, is the work that he puts into being creative.
Oh, big time.
You know, he's a little inventor of sorts.
He takes his work very seriously.
Very serious.
And you cannot tell me for a single second that he doesn't enjoy his work. I have to agree with Babylon here. He says, I miss the killer VHS artwork. Those were the best.
Oh, yeah.
They were the absolute fucking best. The art of the poster. And I can honestly say this for real. In the indie world, we have a little bit of an issue now because we're not seeing a lot of directors doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a lot of AI posters, which, I mean, in all intents and purposes is fine. It's just that it kind of takes away from the magic, I think, of having somebody, you know, take the time, whether they digitize it or do it by hand.
In a lot of cases, you have to digitize your artwork to get it out there nowadays anyway. So,
Exactly.
But I agree I agree on that point, but it's the same kind of thing that we always talk about. It's like if the director knows what they want and knows what the image that they're trying to convey in the film, they can use AI to do the imagery. They just got to make sure that they're the soul in it. They're the creative force behind it. It's just a tool for your disposal.
Right.
But I agree to the aspect to where a lot of the times, like if they did do one like in the style of the 80s horror film, you know, it's going to, I would think, lean more towards ones that it would already have access to viewing, not really stand by the design you're going for yourself. So, I mean, I think in that way it'd be easier to guide it yourself by at least, you know, having an image that you want for your poster to already be done.
Staying true to form.
Yeah.
But I have to agree with Diogo on this as well. He says, I think Damien did a good job with Terrifier. After a long time, we've had horror movies that weren't as successful or as good as the older ones, maybe Conjuring 4. Yeah, seriously. Mainstream horror just lost its edge. And thanks to Damien and his wonderful team, they have kind of reignited the fire with classics such as Terrifier, the franchise. We've also seen the great movie Stream, as well as The Mean One. I mean, David is literally can go from one icon to another icon. And then let's not forget Steamboat Willie.
True, exactly.
Which we have a sequel on the way for.
Well, that's the other thing there too, though, is you're going with somebody that, like you said,
chameleon.
Well, yeah, but it's also it's like with Doug Jones, he understands how to move his body.
Yeah.
He understands using it as a tool to tell what the character's thinking. You know, it's like same with art. It's like you know exactly what's on Art's mind pretty quickly just by the reactions that he makes. Even if it's just a twisted smile, it's nothing good for you's coming. You know, it's like, but it's like with each one of those characters, he's not playing the same person. It doesn't feel like, oh, well, that's just Art the Clown dressed up as the Grinch or blah, blah, blah. You know, it's not that, you know, but my only part in this one that kind of bugged me a little bit was, and I know they had hectic trying to film everything and get it down.
Oh,
and
of course.
There's parts to where they teleport.
Kind of.
It's like, yeah, you could tell that it's like, and I had heard, you know, that there were moments where scenes were being written in the moment, or pulling a page out and like, oh, okay, we're not doing that, or we can't do that, or whatever. And parts of it for me, that's what gets me, is it's the jarring cuts to, okay, now did I miss something? And that was the one thing I kept asking myself throughout the film, did I miss something from the cuts? So that's my only really gripe with this one.
I do feel that as well. I think kind of what was happening there is when they got down to it. Now, mind you, much bigger budget.
Oh yeah.
The success of Terrifier 2. So whoever's behind the scenes, that helped to fund this third one may have had something to say about some of the kills. Because
that's true. I mean, that's very true. That's kind of the thing that
it happens.
Yeah,
that's where producers come into play.
Well, I mean, that's the thing people forget is Halloween started out as an indie film. It wasn't a big giant studio backing it. It was an independent director, until it got picked up and big. Then, but John Carpenter was always smart to, at least to a degree, go, okay, yeah, I have say in this. I have say in this. Okay, I'm not touching that. Don't put my name on that.
Oh, right.
Because they take the characters that she created and toss it out the window.
Right. Did you also get a feeling that, and I'm just wondering, this is a question I've seen in some Reddits as well as some other chatter online. Do you feel like they concentrated more on, let's see how far we can go shocking, and a little bit less on continuity of story?
Yes.
I kind of got that feeling too.
Well, I think from everything that Damon and David have been told about art and everything, and it's like, oh, he's just crazy. He's psycho. The gore, it's just wow, crazy.
Sure. I mean, that's, his calling card.
Yeah, that is his calling card. Nothing against that. But the problem is you end up jumping the shark right out of the gate.
Yeah.
If you set yourself up to where it's got to be bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's like, is he going to just run people over with a steamroller or something?
I mean, how fun would that be?
The same, I mean, I don't know. It's the same kind of gripe for me. It's like most of the kills that are really graphic are way too long. Same as the second one, where it's like they're dead, bro. It's like you're just playing with meat right now, and it's like
I think that's the point, though. I think art gets off on that.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Well, let's take Chris Jericho's demise.
Wasn't against that. I used to like Chris Jericho. I just don't.
I love him too. But hey, what's up, Josh from NC-17? Good to see you, brother. The fact that not only, the girl that he destroyed from the first one, who's in the insane asylum, gives birth to his head at the last one.
Yeah.
So we definitely know that there is a supernatural feel to it. And it's still yet unexplained, because I'll tell you what, nothing was more perfect about the second one. Was the story was badass. The whole evolution, Sienna, her father drawing him, suddenly, here he is, and now they're having to deal with him. And she becomes like this right off of her father's page of a fighting demi angel, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But we don't see that in this film, the third one. We kind of thought that persona was going to come back in that way. At least I did. I don't know. And the fact that, she had gotten tossed into what looks like a pit of hell.
Right.
There were so many cool things about what they did with the second one. It's like when we got into this one, it's like, okay,
5 years have jumped.
Art
You know, it's
is
like,
kind of like, well, what do I do now? He's like, I haven't been on a killing spree, which I thought, David did very brilliantly because he doesn't speak, but you can see it in his face. He's like, I guess I'm just going to go to sleep because, we see two guys that are coming into the house that those two are hanging in. Not to take away from what I was saying before about, ripping away Chris Jericho's face. They really wanted to show you, like, take you through that entire process. And I think that's why they stuck on that for so long in the very beginning. But it's like these two guys come in to, I don't know, I guess, clean up or tear down the house. And suddenly they're reawakened.
right. Right.
Art's
Yeah.
like,
and
Art's like, I have purpose again,
hello.
which was an
Bye.
absolutely fantastic thing because it's like, cool, he's reignited, he's ready to go. And what do we see? Kind of the same kill as before, tearing open the head. I'm like, okay, you guys have done that.
Right.
Do something a little different. I know you like to play with your meat,
Right.
like a little, tear it apart like a cat. Watch the sauce drip out. That whole thing. But it's like, let's not keep doing that every time. Let's see here. Hey, Emery Graves, what's going on? Hopefully you had a good Yule. Josh says so many jokes can be said about her giving birth to his head. Oh, trust me.
Oh, that's true.
I almost got like From Beyond vibes when his head had that huge long cord, and I thought it was pretty brilliant that Art goes on to the subway, and he's got the other dude's head that he had cut off. He's just like sitting there holding it on there, and the lady across from him's like, "I'm not buying this one bit."
Whoa.
Nope.
I'll be moving now. Cities.
Yeah. Tyler says, yes, I got that feeling as well. It felt like less than more. It felt scenes were missing as well as lore. That was kind of the thing. I felt like Terrifier 2 really was getting deeper into the lore of Art, which I think that's why part 4 is going to focus more on who is Art, how did he come to be, and why is it this way?
Right. Which, I mean, they've got that opportunity there because it's like this one did serve its purpose in a way.
It did.
It's like, they wanted, Art terrifying Christmas, and he does quite well. He gets into his work. But I think that a lot of people felt that that's what it was. It's like you're just going for the gore and holding back.
And how much can we shock everybody?
Yeah. And then it's like in this one, for the fourth one, I think is, like you said, their big opportunity to really delve in to it and give people the aspect that they want. It's like, well, a lot of people didn't want him to be supernatural to begin with.
Mm-mm.
A lot of people just liked an unknown guy that was going around. Yeah, just a crazy dude going around hacking people up.
Because it was more real.
No,
and
I
can sympathize with that feeling.
Yeah, no, me too, exactly. Because it's the same thing with Michael Myers. It's like
that's what made him so powerful.
Yeah.
There was nothing driving him.
Yeah, just darkness. Just that's what he did. And it's like, hey, I'm Michael. How do you do it?
Just the mere embodiment of evil. I have nothing. I am completely dead inside, and I'm gonna flambe you like a fucking piece of chicken.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of the thing. So it's like in the second one, people, I think, with you on there, felt it's like, well, okay, this is kind of cool. All right, okay, we're on board with you. Okay, this is neat. Oh, look at it's like a kid's show. Okay, this is kind of crazy. And it's like playing around.
I agree with you, Josh. He says, I also think I don't need to see an origin of Art the Clown, just like I don't need it for Pennywise. Well, unfortunately, with part 2, for continuity's sake, it kind of has to get explained a little bit.
Yeah, no,
Why did we see the fight between him and the character Sienna, played by the fantastic Lauren Lavera, and all the supernatural elements that are in there, like the little mini art female clown.
Right.
Why is she part of
in the first one?
Yeah.
Like literally, it's like he took it straight to the brain. He's been dismembered multiple times, and he keeps clicking and keeps on going, but you don't know exactly how. You've got this chick, that, like you said, he marred to pieces, just mauled her in the first film, and it's like she's kind of keeping him going.
It's like she's
almost.
She's more linked to him now than ever, and how the hell,
and I literally think
his
that's
head
what it
be
is.
reborn through her. It makes no sense.
Yeah. It's somewhere along the lines she got possessed by a demon.
Sounds like it. Whatever basically is possessing Art, because as you know, that he was a dead motherfucker at the end of the first one.
Oh yeah,
and all of a sudden, the electricity and everything else starts going all over the place, and poof, he's back.
With the hole in his head. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like it crossed that line of crazy a while back.
Right. So you have to flesh that out, which is what I hope part 4 truly does. One thing I will say, though, the thing we didn't need, though, was in the opening sequence of the film. I don't think we needed to see that one kid hacked up.
Yeah, well, that
was a little strong. That was a little strong for me.
Well, it goes back to what we were saying. I think this one suffers from gorehound shock factor.
I mean, it appeased, obviously,
some people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
fans.
Yeah, which we love our gore too, but sometimes it's a little excessive when it doesn't need to be, and the film ends up suffering for it.
It's not the same as, let's say, a zombie bite. We're talking about just hacked to pieces. Sometimes leave that. One thing I would say on that is to leave it up to the viewer's imagination.
Yeah.
It's like we implied it. It happened. Oh, it's a tragedy. But I also didn't go, and I'm going to turn this off. Because that is one reaction that I did see throughout 2025 is a lot of people were kind of hating on it because, it's one thing when it's like camp counselors.
Right.
It's another thing when you have a 10-year-old boy. So just a little rough there. I'm glad they didn't take that extra step, though, and actually show Art hacking him up. In this case, they just show the aftermath, which was genius on Damien's part.
Right to that end. I think exactly. I think the more they have to be careful with Art on that.
They do.
If he crosses too many lines like that, then people are just going to go straight after the character and be like, no, he needs to go. He's just outright brutality beyond brutality's sake and stuff. And I know that's not what they're trying to do. I just think it kind of fell into the pitfall of everybody wanted really gore. Everybody's like, oh, well, that second one was nuts. The third one's going to be insane. And people were talking it up. And so Damon's like, yeah, it is going to be insane.
So how is part 4 going to go? Because I feel like all the kills in this thing.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's
so over the top. Where do you go next?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they took the 80s adage of, don't fuck in a horror movie because you'll die to a whole new level.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, when have we ever truly seen in a horror film where someone's winky, literally we get to see it dismembered and come off?
Not one
that I can recall.
Not usually in the moment. You know what I mean? You see like
not so in your not so in your face.
Yeah, literally in your face.
I mean, good thing it wasn't in 3D. You might have had cock coming at your face. face.
Yeah. Well, or hamburger.
Or hamburger, yeah.
Yeah.
At least he didn't take the balls and like twirl them.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny, though. I would have died. Emery has a good comment here as well. There was a scene in Terrifier 3 that made real in horror, and it involved Vicky and a piece of. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that whatsoever because is she human or not? It appears as though she's human.
I don't think she is.
She must not be because I don't know anybody that would have survived a firm piece of glass in there.
Well, yeah, I think she's a demonic host now.
She must be at this point.
And then it's like I have the feeling that Terrifier 4 is going to be like Dante's Inferno.
Ah, gotcha.
That's what I think. We're going to have somebody battling her way through hell.
We're going to be like between worlds kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's
that.
where most of the film's going to take place, actually, is what I would think. Because, I mean, her other problem there, to a large degree is like, oh, look at all these bodies again. Oh, no clown, no crazy looking lady. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I hope I did look good in orange. Crap.
Great comment here. Diogo says, when you create high public expectations, they can vanish like a tombstone if the movie isn't good. We've seen examples of this in recent Michael Myers films. Oh, yeah.
Very much so. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally agree with that. Yep.
Yeah.
You started out great.
Thank you, Blumhouse,
for
fucking up a good franchise. Yeah, two great films. Third one, bleh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So there's so much unexplained in part 3 that I'm hoping we get some resolve in part 4 when it comes to that, because I don't know. I feel like I have to know now.
Right.
And him coming for Sienna and her brother, which put him out in the second one. Do you feel like it was almost a forced meeting, or how some killers are like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you next time. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna take you out." Like you get that feeling. Did you get that feeling in this film?
I did, because I don't think he understands what fear is. I don't think he really experiences it himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and like you said, he enjoys being the Terrifier. He enjoys people's anguish, and so if he is a demon, it makes sense.
But what I'm saying is even demons are going to be like, okay, you got me that time. I'll be back to win the war.
I think that's what it is with him, though, because it's like you don't get the dialogue, right?
Well, no, you can't.
But
he doesn't speak.
He doesn't fight her like he fights anybody else. Anybody else is just instantly kind of dispatched when they face him. He tries to literally fight almost fairly at a time. And it's like, because he feels like he can beat her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the vibe I get. It's like they don't think that she's going to be able to stop them. It's inevitable. You're just fighting against something that's going to happen. You don't got a choice in the matter.
But she's literally the only one that has been able to stop him in epic fashion, because she should have been dead.
Well, that's why she's got to go, is what I think. That's why they're trying to remove her from the playing board, because nobody's been able to stop him. Normal guns, stuff like that, none of that works on either one of them. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like the only person that can come along is her and cause you issues, which you found out in the second one. So it's like, I think that's kind of, they have to get her.
Yeah. Because she is the only one that can stop him.
Yeah.
And if she finds out exactly what it will take, to finally put Art out, which I'm sure we'll find in part 4. Yeah, he's going to be really on the hightailing it out of there. Whoa, we got to kill her. She's got to go.
Oh yeah, especially because
And that's part of, his weakness, I think, too. Art has is the fact that he does like to play with his victims too much. This girl is not somebody you can play with.
Yeah, every time he pushes her too far, she reacts exactly the way he does.
Yep.
But she's as magical as he is in aspects, and yeah,
Agreed, Diogo, definitely, yeah. The nun. Story-wise, absolutely. Emery says, David Howard Thornton is so expressive with his movements in movies. I love it. You should see him in the recent, we have. Stream was fantastic. It doesn't matter what character he plays, because, I mean, like I said, when he played the mean one, oh, man, it was everything I hoped it would be and more.
Right.
I haven't seen Steamboat Willie yet, and I can only imagine what I'm going to get from that. I'm really looking forward to it.
I guarantee you it'll be better than the Popeye movies.
Oh, well, now there was one Popeye movie that was actually pretty good.
Robin Williams.
I meant horror style.
Oh, no.
Only one out of the 2 or 3 was actually worth a shit. In my opinion.
Well, that's usually the issue with it. It's like oversaturation once they have the ability to do it. But it's like, for David, it's like with that, it's like, oh, the Grinch, yep, he nailed it. Oh, Steamboat Willie, yeah, there you go. It's like they knew where to go and, who to cast him as. It's like, we're not going to take him and make him Popeye. It's not going to work.
Just see what he ends up doing if he gets the chance to be fucking Joker, because that is his bread and butter. That is his ultimate favorite character to be.
See, I would have cast him as Skeletor in the new He-Man movies that's coming.
That would be cool. That totally would be cool.
Yeah, they gave it to Jared Leto. I don't know why.
Now you just gave me a reason to not want to watch it.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry. Everything this Jared Leto touches turns to shit.
It does now, yeah. Now it's like he did Dallas Buyers Club was really good.
That's different.
And well, that's the thing though, is it's like if it's dramatic, he's got it. If it's like
you put him in something diabolical, he can't produce.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of got issues with that, and it's like, we need to remember his Joker? I don't think so.
No, please, let's not rehash that fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I've been trying to steal his soul ever since. Need to get him on the slab.
It'll probably taste pretentious.
Totally true.
Right.
Hey, what's going on, John? Good to see you, brother. Seeing him in American Psycho, Emery, I could agree with that as well. He was okay in that, but that's what we're saying. He can't bring these iconic dark characters. He fucked up Morbius.
Well, they screwed it up once they let him be able to turn back into Jared Leto. Because that's not how Morbius works. Morbius is supposed to look like that bat creature, period. Once it happens, but it's like, nope, we can't
let's change it. Let's give him face time. Well, You know what? Then don't make the fucking movie. How many millions was spent on that, and they could have prostheticked his ass out?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like literally, it's like, don't tell me you can't make a bat creature. We all saw Bram Stoker's Dracula.
We also saw Joe Castro make a fantastic one out of fucking scraps.
That too. But that's the thing. See, it's like they wanted to make all of his makeup CGI.
Fuck that, man. That's what was wrong with it.
Yeah, no, because it stood out. It instantly stood out. I mean, the original Ang Lee Hulk is better than how they did Morbius. That was bad. straight Eric Bana. It's like, I know.
Oh, Josh, comment for the win. The best part of any Leto movie is the end credits because I no longer have to sit through his shit anymore.
That is true.
I mean, you couldn't have said it better. But you know, I mean, there is still a lot of elements in Terrifier 3. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just think it's discombobulated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's edited a little hectic. I'd like to see a director's cut.
I would like to see a director's cut as well. I feel like it was almost two movies within one movie because you have art going around just having a good time. Like he normally does. We love to see him in his natural habitat.
Yeah, he's got to
get one. But then again, he's also trying to hunt down the person that basically killed him by chopping his head off.
Right.
And it's like, well, you really can't do both. If you know, it's kind of like they could have taken a page out of Michael Myers' book, you know, John Carpenter. He just randomly takes people out that get in his way.
Right.
Kind of thing. I think that would have been a little bit more, you know, continuity.
Yeah, on brand to where he is trying to do his main focus. But I mean, it's also like
because I mean, he got his ass kicked. His head had to be reborn. You know, it was a big thing. Takes a lot of work.
Right. Well, it did for her. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh yeah, you want to spit out a demonic clown bowling ball out, you know? Yeah. That's probably why the scene to the glass comes later, you know? Like that was not a good thing.
No, not at all. And it was definitely not in the best of circumstances.
Right. Do not go, you know, no exorcist route with that piece of glass. Okay. We don't want to see that. That's not a crucifix. Don't stop it. Stop it. There you go.
That might have been a nod to fucking.
I think it was
Exorcist.
I think it was
in a very unimaginable way.
You imagined did pretty well.
I mean, she looked like she was having fun.
Yeah, she was into it, which makes it worse. But yeah,
she's like, I always wanted to take that mole off my lip. Right. I'd hate to see her cheese grate a block of cheese. There'd be cheese everywhere.
Oh yeah, and horror sauce.
Now, a fun fact about this film that I didn't know. I did not realize that Tom Savini was a bystander. He has a credit for being in the film, and I never noticed him.
Yeah, he's on. They're interviewing them in the mall.
Okay. I was trying to think about that today. I was like, I don't remember seeing his creepy ass.
Most of the saying is like he was a bystander, but he couldn't have been one of the, you know, in the blast radius.
Right.
That'd have been a cool effect, you know. At least give him that look to the camera, missing half your face and half your hand. And, you know, boom.
I mean, he could have done the makeup himself.
Exactly.
It would have been fantastic.
Or to got somebody else to do it and taking credit.
One of the things that I definitely loved about the film was the fact that they had an Art the Clown cosplayer show up because, as you know, at all the horror cons, you have so many Art the Clown cosplayers. It's ridiculous. The fact
like
that
Deadpool.
the fact that they stuck one in there, and he, you know, it's like that's art for real, and he's just mean mugging the fuck out of the cosplayer. I love that moment. He's like, "Oh, really?"
Horn.
Exactly. He's like, because he did the whole, you know, squeeze the horn. Which old girl doesn't seem to like the horn either. That was one of the things that kind of bothered me about the film too. It's like his horn was a part of him. I wish he would have had that a little bit more.
He's horny.
Right. So with this film, I will give it a 4.5. It does break, or I should say, cross so many lines that I love the fact that independent film is not afraid to really go more into realism. And Damien Leone is, just a pillar of, I don't give a fuck. You tell me I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. And I love that. I love that ambition. And the effects are astounding. I mean, everything looks legit. Nothing looks funny or anything like that. Or silly, I guess. I mean, sometimes you see some body parts and you're doing some sort of I'm going to take you through the process and remove the limb. Everything looks, really, really good. All the actors involved, fan-fucking-tastic. Top-notch cast. The only thing keeping it from a 5 is the fact that the continuity part.
That's my grand issue. And it's like, for me, I think it suffers a bit for that. So I got to go a strong 4 out of 5 skulls.
I respect that.
I enjoyed the second one a lot more because it stuck to stuff better on that. Its continuity was much better. And this one, it seems like, oh, we got to make this to make this, because the second one just was amazing and just blew up. We really gotta, throw out another film.
I think they could have topped it. I think they could have topped it if they would have done a better job of, you spent all of Terrifier 2 building this story, and we felt like as an audience we were getting closer to knowing certain things, especially Sam's father, and why he had drawn those things and knew that this was going to happen, and his sudden disappearance. That was a kind of an Easter egg we wanted to know. And I feel like they still could have got that across continuing on into this story.
Well, yeah, it's like, what was it, Jeepers Creepers Reborn, where they were supposed to explain what he was. It's the same kind of aspect to me. This film is better than that one, but it's the same thing. When you think you're going to get more tidbits, you get crumbs. And then that was my kind of problem, because it's like, I'm with you. It's like, now you kind of have to explain.
Yeah, you're stuck. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Can't do he's just some mysterious, crazy guy that's already gone now. You're too invested. So it's like, we take a
franchise like Hell House LLC, and they stayed tried and true all the way through with the story.
True.
Even though there was so many different moving parts.
Well, that's the thing, is I think
they kept the continuity.
In parts for this one, I think the major blast to the fame and the budget and everything hurt it more than it helped it. Because Art didn't care that they were underground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, and I agree with you on Damon, it's like, you're going to say, oh, I can't do it. Oh, yeah, I can. I'll show you. So I totally respect him for that, and David for that. That's like, it's just, I just wish that, we get like a director's cut where it wouldn't seem so, what happened to those 20 minutes that we should have just seen?
Yes.
What happened to those 20
things missing?
Yeah. And that was my major issue of the whole thing. But other than that, it is a good film. We don't recommend bad ones.
Right. Josh says, if those kids in the mall would have just seen the movie Do Not Open Until Christmas, they would have never went boom. That's true. That is so true in every stretch of the imagination.
Reed will get you every time.
So honestly, if you want to get your gore horror on, Terrifier 3 will give you that
Mm-hmm.
in every stretch of the imagination. But at the same token, if you're coming in at number 3, you better start with 1 so you can see the evolution
Yeah,
of this
exactly.
character. And I really have to say, fine fucking job. Fine fucking job. You know, they proved that, you know, society is definitely a bunch of voyeurs.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
Damien knew that and knew that people would go and watch it based on the fact of give me more. It's really playing to the consumer at this point.
Yeah. And they got sick in theaters and stuff. Oh, really? Oh, really? I gotta go. Well, I gotta see that for myself.
Seriously.
That's
have you ever seen? I know this is kind of like, you know, chomping at the bit, but I don't think we have ever seen a horror icon this merchandised. Because you have to understand,
not so quickly. It took years, years and years.
Yeah, it takes at least a decade to get to that status. And in less than 5 years, Art the Clown is literally everywhere.
Yeah, he's up there with Freddy and Jason and Michael and Pinhead and Chucky and all the rest of them. Yeah,
it's like, here I am.
Yeah. I mean, the thing
I'm
too,
the face of everything now. Fuck you all.
Well, it was like he was the ugly step kid that nobody wanted to admit was there. And it's like, well, you need to start taking attention to the new guy because he's taking your ticket sales. So he's doing something right. They're doing something right with it.
Oh,
or beat Halloween.
This is kind of an interesting part. I wonder if Art is going to be revealed as some kind of force of nature or entity. I kind of feeling like this is more what Morty is been hinting at, which is more of being driven by unseen forces.
Yeah, it's like I literally feel that we're seeing the battle of good and evil. Period.
And I mean, if that is in case what we get, we've brilliantly seen it. We've definitely seen that.
Yeah, it's angel versus demon. And it's like
it's just that everybody loves the demon more.
Well, the demon gets to have more fun. But when it comes to that, the angels really like smiting.
Yeah, right.
So you got to watch out for which angel you piss off if you're a demon. He knows about that.
Right. Josh says, my favorite scene out of the entire Hell House series is the end reveal of part 2, where she is being questioned by the police. Yeah, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Actually, it was probably like 1 a.m. last night, and I was watching part 3. Gets me every time. I feel for that girl, because 1 minute you're fucking partying, with everybody. You're getting excited. Oh, we're going to open this new show. Oh, I'm going to take that challenge because I've had about 3 or 4 beers and I feel like I could just take on anything. And then 2.5 seconds later, big boy fucking clown stands up and you are reduced to rubble.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that about that series because, let's face it. And to think that they took that costume from Walmart to make that clown. And he should literally, in my opinion, by now be cemented as a little bit somewhere in the horror icon sphere.
Oh, yeah. Because they've kept his design throughout the series, really.
Exactly. Those 3 fucking clowns sitting on the ground. They are fucking epic. I mean, not to take anything away from our beloved, killer clowns from outer space.
Well, those are aliens.
But those motherfuckers are terrifying to me.
Terrifying.
Right. I don't know. I
No, they are. And it's also the aspect that they use where it's like an animatronic that comes to life.
Yeah, right.
It's the same thing as why the mannequins are scary in Silent Hill. and things like that. You know, it's inanimate objects coming to life whenever the hell they choose, and dispatching you as their only want is kind of, you know.
Yeah, and the fact that what brings them to life is fucking demons.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that, and you know, I obviously very much so, you
Resemble
know,
that remark?
I relate to that.
Related to them? Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh my goodness, girl. Are you talking about the Hell House franchise, or are you talking about the movie The Fear? Because Josh was just talking about completely off topic, but have you guys ever seen the movie The Fear about the wooden doll named Morty?
Yeah.
And if so, what are your thoughts?
It's interesting. It's interesting. It's literally it's kind of like.
I know
like,
which one he's talking
yeah,
about. Too.
Yeah, if you kind of mixed, I guess, kind of like Pinocchio with a golem, kind of to that, you know, kind of to a degree. But no, I'm not against the film, and I definitely remember it, and I do like the idea of like a wood carved killer.
Well, I mean, are you surprised, you know, that they were paying homage to you? Especially after what you did, and you know,
okay,
back in Kiev, you know.
Well, I told you, you posed for one wood carving, one, and then there's freaking legends and stuff about you.
You know, I guess you really wooed him.
Yes. I don't know why. Probably because I blended in with the snow.
Right. But, you know, as always, it's up to you, the demons and addicts out there in Black Flame Land. If you haven't seen it, definitely recommend it. And we're going to show you a little bit why. Check it out.
You survived the most famous serial killer since Jack the Ripper. The 5-year anniversary is coming up. I think a lot of people would really like to hear from you after all this time. Want to know what it's like to be in the presence of that kind of evil. What goes through your brain when he's close enough to you. You feel his breath. I saw him today.
Who? How can you be sure it was really him?
I could feel it.
Who is this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
Yeah, he's scaring me too.
Hey, Santa's handing out presents!
Why would he come back here? Even if he was alive, which he isn't. Wouldn't you want to get as far away from here as possible, as far away from you?
We both know this isn't over. I have to go back to the Terrifier.
Still buried there, isn't it?
It might be the only thing that can stop them. Looking forward to the best Christmas ever, filled with fun, smiles, and laughter.
Smiles and laughter. Nope, that's not what you get.
Well, for him. No.
You know, and going through that trailer, it really does make it seem like you have a good understanding of where the story is going to go, but because of that little bit of not so good continuity, it might throw you off course a little bit. But for the most part, though, Very, very, very good. It's I haven't seen too many sequels that could be on such a hot streak like this one. I think people just really took to art so much from the first and second one that it's like, I don't care how many more you make, I'm going to love every single one of them.
Right. And I'm sure there's going to be those fans too. Every franchise has them. You know, if you latch onto something you dig, you know, you're going to go for it. So,
and what's crazy to me is, you know, obviously all the horror cons I've done, especially last year and the year before, you see cosplayers all the way down to like, you know, 8-year-olds being arted down.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you how ingrained this character is cemented. What was that?
Said, Mommy's gonna dress you up as art. Now let's put your bloody your bloody clown suit on, darling.
John, you haven't seen this yet? Shame on you.
You should see both.
Now I have to go watch it. By the way, free on Tubi. There's no excuse. I think you should. If you have not seen Terrifier 3, add that into your holiday watching. Somewhere between Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Violent Night.
As well. Because if you want to see Santa be the badass fucking Viking that he truly is, that is the movie for you. And, you know, it's good to see it's good to see somebody so good be bad. It's like he's his own version of what's naughty. No problem, John. Just, go to Tubi, man. It's free. You can watch it on your phone. You can put it on your TV. Doesn't matter. But you definitely need to see it because I feel like we're gonna get a resolve. So that's why I kind of feel like this is a little bit of a twofold because, with a story that's a little bit lopsided in the third one, overshadowed by more gore than really sticking to, the storyline. I think we're forced to be more story oriented, which I think is going to make the fourth one probably, if not the best of the entire series.
That's a possibility.
Fuck yeah. You guys have been over the top fucking amazeballs tonight. I mean, here we are this close to the new year, and finally Babylon has come up from the pit to join us this evening. So I am so happy for that, as well as Diogo and everybody out there in the comment section. Love you guys so much. And we truly, truly hope that your Yule was fantastic. And we got more for you because speaking of naughty, you know exactly what time it is because tomorrow we're going to sin. That's right. We're going to get all kinds of naughty tomorrow night on the goddamn program as myself, Brother Morty here, and of course our new sister, Fairy Simple, will be joining. And by the way, last Saturday's show was fucking epic. It was almost 3 hours long, and the crazy part about that was I didn't even realize it was that long.
Oh, me either.
It did not. We were having so much fucking fun. And don't forget everybody that won something from playing our games last week. I was waiting until after Christmas to get it out because you'll have a better chance of getting it after the holiday instead of before the holiday. So I'll be sending those out tomorrow. So you'll have the gift of horror that we have for you. So awesome. Big things for 2026. And you know, I think we will. I'm not sure. We may have a New Year's Eve show. I will keep you up to date on that. Please make sure you stay peeled to Reapers Underground and Black Flame Entertainment's Facebook for that. But I'm going to try to see if we can do. We've never been able to do that on this network in 4 years. So I think it would be really cool if we had one show that we could maybe kick off your festivities for the evening. But like I said, stay peeled. We'll let you know, especially after I talk to my my fellow unholy undead outlaws and see if we can make that happen, because I think that would be a fucking blast. Thank you all so much for joining us here on this Friday evening to kick off your weekend. Get it started right with the gift of horror, because if you didn't get it under the tree, well, now we're giving it to you. So as you are about to go throughout the rest of your Friday evening, check out both of these films. Give it a shot. You know, don't always take our, you know, our word for it. You might like it, you might not like it, but at the end of the day, it's something new and exciting to check out, because horror, and I love this about this genre, is forever changing. And of course, always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reapers Underground. Stay tuned for more from